This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da.
Yo, what up, though, people? Like to welcome you back to the Keep It a C Note podcast. As always, I am your boy Brown. To the left of me, we got
your boy John.
John, what up, though?
What's good?
We got a lot going on. We at week 4. We got Canelo fight. We got a lot going on. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. This your first time tuning in. Salute to you. Do us a favor. Make sure you hit the sub button, like button, and the bell so you can stay notified when we drop new content. Don't be afraid to leave a comment if you agree, disagree, want to correct us on something, or if you just want to call us a Oouuber. Let us know in the comments. Just make sure you keep it a C note. And please share this video with someone that likes to talk sports and entertainment like you so that we can all talk that talk together. Funniest thing I've seen all week, it's official. Damian Lillard has been traded to the Milwaukee Bucks. But what's hilarious about the whole trade is that Miami thought it was a done deal. The Heat thought it was a done deal. So they played themselves. Pat Riley, the guy that we call a genius, played himself. I'm not giving you this person. I'm not giving you this contract. You can take this contract because he thought that he had Dame in the bag. Why? Because Dame said, I only want to be in South Beach. Now that he's in Milwaukee, you got Jimmy Butler talking tampering, and whether it's a joke or not, it's just real goofy. Pat Riley, instead of him having Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Dame Lillard, now he's got to play against Dame Lillard, Giannis, Chris Middleton. And why? Because he didn't want to give Caleb Martin up, or he was trying to dangle Tyler Hero, who nobody wanted. You played yourself, brother. But, John, what do you feel about Dame to Milwaukee? Do you like the move? Yes, no? Keep it a C note.
I actually like it, though, for real. I mean, it is what it is. People want to see Dame, and that'll put him on a different stage. I don't think he got the shine of recognition. I mean, just being out in Portland.
Right.
But, I mean, Milwaukee, with him and Giannis there, it's going to be, I don't know. I think that's going to be a nice little mix-up. I like the East getting stronger.
Right.
I mean, it's bad business for the Sixers.
Yes,
I mean, it is, but at the same time, it's basketball. And I see it's a big business, and you can't guarantee nothing. Everybody thought he was going to Miami.
Right.
I thought he was too, but look.
Hey, listen, now he's in a perfect situation now because with Jimmy Butler's a little bit more clutch. I mean, not than Dame, but he's a little bit more clutch. With Giannis, with the free throw shooting and all that at the end of the games, you've got your perfect killer with you now.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So Dame actually made out better to me by going to Milwaukee because Miami wasn't going to have nothing but dumb throw.
I think that's a better fit anyway. And if you notice at the All-Star game, Giannis' first pick when he was captain was Damian Lillard. So.
And shout out to Milwaukee too, because Giannis dropped a clip, said he don't know about being in Milwaukee and all that. Remember, this is recent. Yep. They said, we ain't going out like that. We going to go get you Damian Lillard. We going to do whatever we have to do to get you Damian Lillard. And B, he said, I want to win championships, whether Philly
or anywhere.
They go and get Kelly Oubre. The guy that was slamming James Harden's girl a couple years ago. That's crazy, but that's just a show what a front office is willing to do for a star.
Yeah, James Harden to me, he got to go.
Yes, sir. How about Portland and Phoenix? How you think they made out in the trade? Keep it a C note.
I think they both, to me, almost got like an even trade depending on how they fit into the system.
Right.
If I say his name right, Yusuf Nurkic. Yeah. I think he might be a nice little fit over there in Phoenix, more than Big Man was.
Deandre?
Yeah.
See, I'm the opposite of that. Because I know with them guys, they going to want to run. And Jokic is slow-footed. He's slower than DeAndre Ayton. And a lot of the Phoenix fans for years, they complain about DeAndre Ayton. Sometimes he don't slam dunk the ball.
Yeah.
He go up with soft layups and miss them or get them blocked. Jokic don't give you no dunks at all. So I just want to see how they're going to use him because I was under the impression with all them guys, you trying to grab a rebound and go. But you can't do that. I don't think you could do that with Jokic. But I do like what Portland did because you still got Anthony Simons.
Mm-hmm.
You just drafted the young boy Scoot. DeAndre Ayton gets a chance to be somebody. He can be the top guy over there, especially in the start. He's got years in now, so I like that move for them. And they got Jrue Holiday.
I mean, for the Suns to give up DeAndre Ayton, I like DeAndre Ayton more than Yusuf Nurkic.
Right.
But I don't think he was getting the touches he deserved in Phoenix. As he should have been.
I don't know if I missed something because on Twitter it was trending recently that Booker and DeAndre Ayton or Booker doesn't like DeAndre Ayton. I don't know if I missed that or not. But yeah, I agree with you on that. Ayton needed a fresh start. Yeah. He could not continue to be there. Because you know what would have happened this year if Ayton was there and they would have lost in the playoffs? He would have still got the blame. No matter if you got KD, Bill, and all these other guys, DeAndre Ayton would have been the fall guy.
Yep.
But like I just said, Portland also got Jrue Holiday, but there's talks that they're going to put him on a trade and block and let him play for a team that could contend.
If I'm the Sixers, I'll go for him.
You'll try to trade?
I would take him all day over today's James Harden.
Okay, now listen. This is because, shout out to Cousin Reek. Me and Cousin Reek recently was on social media saying that when it first popped up that they was going to put him on a trade block. One of the reasons Portland wants to put him on a trade block, not only are they doing good by him because they know he's older, but they want a younger team. So I don't think it would make sense for them to get rid of Jrue Holiday, who can still be a major factor for James Harden. That's why I told Cousin Reek, I don't think that would work. But anything's possible.
But to me, he got to go, though.
No, he got to go. What I'm saying is I don't think Portland... See, what the problem is, and I don't think Sixers fans are realizing it or they just don't want to hear it. It's not like they don't want to trade James Harden. It's nobody wants him. Realistically, nobody wants him. It's not like they not trying to trade for him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's what it is.
Yeah. But if Jrue Holiday... go ahead.
If you were Portland's GM or anything and you got Jrue Holiday, and let's say your team, because I think somebody like Boston should go at him. You got a chance to get like a Malcolm Brogdon and some picks because Boston stay with picks. Would you take that or would you take James Harden? You're their GM. Don't be biased.
Picks.
You taking the picks and all that? Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I think that's how everybody think. So that's why I don't think him there. But I think Boston. That's who Boston needs. And they lost Marcus Smart. He's a better upgrade from Marcus Smart because he can shoot. Yeah. He plays the defense and all that like Smart. He's a good leader. So I think Jrue Holiday, now that especially they got Porzingis, and he can play point guard or two guard. Yeah, I like Jrue Holiday for Boston. What's your thoughts on it, though, people? Keep it a C-note. Which team should trade for Jrue Holiday?
The Sixers.
And P.S., Pat Riley and y'all didn't get Dame Lillard. You might as well trade for Jrue Holiday. But why didn't Phoenix try to get Jrue Holiday in that deal? I think that would have been good for them. I think he would have been a better point guard than Bill. Personally.
Yeah.
Or at least at the point guard, because he'll look to distribute. But
do you think he's still starting material?
Yeah.
But if he went to Phoenix, I don't think he'll be able to start. Or would he?
I would have thought they would have went smaller. Because you got what? KD would have played the 4, Booker would have played the 3, Bill the 2, him the 1, and Jokic at center. Was I missing anybody? That's all they players, right?
Yeah, that'll be a 5 right there.
Yeah, so that's what I thought they were going to do. But listen, since you talking about the Sixers, and I've been going back and forth recently with people on Facebook Twitter. I don't believe the Sixers is a top 4 team no more since Dame, not just, but even before the Dame Lillard trade, I didn't think they were a top 4 team no more. So I want to ask you, now that Dame is in Milwaukee, you just said it out your own mouth, the Eastern Conference got better. What's the top 4 teams in the Eastern Conference coming into the NBA season? Keep it a C-note.
It's definitely going to be the Boston or like the Bucks.
Bucks?
It's going to be the Bucks, Boston, Sixers, Miami.
Sixers, Miami. That's who you got as the best 4?
Right now, depending if we keep James Harden. I think if we are able to do something with James Harden and move some pieces, that might put us in like the 1-2 position for real.
See, now, and I'm the opposite. I think if y'all move James Harden, get some nice pieces, y'all jump back up to 4, the top 4 seeds. 1 through 4. I'm not just saying 4, but y'all could be 1, 4, 3. But I got Milwaukee 1. I got Boston 2 right now. I got Cleveland 3. And the reason why I got Cleveland 3 is they had 1 whole year to play together last year, pause. Mm-hmm. So now Donovan and what's the little Darius Garland, and nice. Now they all know how to fit in with each other. And then we had the kid, what's the forward name? Mobley.
Evan Mobley.
Yeah, so I think they'll gel a little bit more this year. And then they started getting hit, I believe, with injuries last year. But even if they didn't, now they got their second year in, so I'll put them in the mix. And number 4, right now, it'll have to be New York for me, just because they didn't really lose much. And the reason why I got the Sixers, because Joel Embiid is better than any of them people that I named. Mm-hmm. And other than Giannis and Dame, he's probably still top 3 player in the East. Other than Giannis, Dame, I don't know where you put them at, but the whole James Harden situation, because when the season starts, if James Harden is on that team, you already know what's going to happen. He's not giving you his all, but James Harden has divided the team. Mm-hmm. P.J. Tucker is his best friend, so P.J. Tucker is riding whatever Harden do. Yeah. If Harden out of here, I want out of here.
Bye.
Then you got the bench. You have no firepower off the bench.
Ooh.
See, so my thing was this. When we just had the playoffs, Game 7, James Harden and Embiid, when they disappeared, you didn't have that punch that you needed. Now you're going to need more from Maxey, but who brings you James Harden's assist? He led the league in assists.
That's why we need Jrue Holiday. That would be a nice piece to fill right there to go along with Tyrese Maxey. That'd be a nice one.
But too. Off the bench, like, I like stuff. Pat. No, I'm not saying him off the bench, but I'm saying I like Patrick Beverly, but he only brings you defense. Mo Bamba don't bring you nothing. He don't even get in games. Kelly Oubre is the pick I do like. I like Kelly Oubre because he can spot up and shoot, plays a little defense, and he'll dunk on you if you give him the lane. But I don't know about the rest of the team. The kid that was the backup point guard last year, what's his name? He came from Memphis. It'll be on the screen. But like Melton.
Oh, D'Anthony Melton.
Them guys are good, but they're not firepower like consistently. And I think the Sixers need scorers.
But D'Anthony Melton, he's proven times that he
but
flashes.
I mean, what I'm saying is consistently, because no matter what, we know once in a while we're going to get into that zone, especially when it's playoff time, when you're going to need other guys to step up because Joel Embiid is going to disappear.
Well, we might have to do some trades for some future picks or something. I mean, our future picks for some trades.
Y'all got something on y'all side, though, by the trade deadline, because Tobias Harris expiring contract. I believe somebody will take that contract by the deadline. Jabari Parker. Yeah. He's over there. He just debuted in the Euro League. He's playing for FC Barcelona. And they asked him about why is he over there playing instead of the NBA, and he had a lot of things to say. But just to paraphrase a couple, I know you got some things probably that he said too, but he did say the NBA is watered down.
Yeah, it is.
And he said basically is no veteran presence on NBA teams.
No.
He said it's more of a business, so every year it's going to be around 10 to 12 teams that compete, and the rest of the teams, they're just there.
Yeah.
And the last thing, I just want to say this before you say what you was going to say, because I want everybody's opinion on this. He said EuroLeague rosters from top to bottom, pause, might be better than an NBA roster from top to bottom. Pause. What's your thoughts, though? What you got?
Nah, I don't think so. I think they'll give them a good run, but I don't think they NBA level. Now, if you took like the best from their country or whatever and got a squad, I think that's a different story. But a regular roster, I'm pretty sure it's nice. I don't know. Let me put them up against a few G Leaguers first and see how they play against them. But I don't know about matching them up against the NBA roster. I understand it's a lot more diverse with like.
When you say that though about a G League team, because wasn't Victor Wembanyama was in the EuroLeague, right? He was playing against Scoot Henderson in the G League. Maybe you could pull them stats up and see who won that game. I find it interesting too, though. I'm not sure. I might be on their side, man, because I've seen people from the NBA struggle in international basketball play. I just said on a recent episode, shout out to Vito, Dame Lillard, when he was just over there in the Olympics last time, he struggled over there. He struggled. He didn't get busy like he got busy in the NBA. It's a little different over there. So I don't know. I the only reason I'm not going to give a definite answer because I would actually have to watch a couple EuroLeague teams play and actually see what their rosters is like. But I do agree with him on the fact that the veteran presence in the NBA is shot.
Yeah, definitely.
What were you going to say about him now?
I agree with a lot of what he said. There was a couple things I didn't agree with. Like he said that no teams have a core for like 3 to 4 years. And I mean, Golden State Warriors are testament to that.
Right.
But everything.
But can you think about anybody else besides Golden State? Who else got a core? Milwaukee. How many players did he say in that core? 3?
3 to 4, yeah.
Because Milwaukee only got Middleton.
That can be like 3 to 4 years, like a good core.
Yeah, but I mean, Middleton and Giannis been together since they came in the league. Pause.
Yeah.
So I don't know who the third would be though. Well, what else? Would you?
I agree that he said analytics makes teams play to a pattern. And like you said, the veterans, they get pushed out the league.
Right.
And he said that only superstars get to take middies. Like you're not allowed to take a midi. You're a regular Joe in the league.
I could believe that though. Do you see regular Joes taking
You
middies?
don't. Like I don't know if it's a lost chance or something. Like I don't get it. And like you said, he said the league went way too young.
Yeah.
The rules got softer than ever.
Yeah.
Scoring is inflated. Non-3-point shooters shoot.
Yeah.
Like I totally agree with that. I'm tired of seeing like these big men and people who shouldn't be shooting 3-pointers shoot it.
Well, now you see Rudy Gobert shooting them, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. They're trying to say now that basically if you can't shoot, you shouldn't be on the court.
Yeah.
They don't really care. See, with a guy like Gobert, they don't care that he's defensive boy and all that. They don't really want defense in the league anyway.
Nope.
Because not too many people in this era care about an 89, 88 game.
Now, do you believe that conspiracy that they pushed Rajah Bell out the league because of his defense?
Yeah, I was going to ask you that, yo. I could believe that.
I could definitely believe it, too.
I
Like,
could
he was
believe
giving
that.
Kobe work. He was getting busy with everybody. Pause.
Yeah, pause. Because I was telling somebody that I'm like, you don't see like a Bruce Bowens. You don't see them
Nope.
type of guys today.
Nope.
Like this really supposed to be defensive boys fighting over every screen, going to make you go a certain way. You know what I mean? You don't see that. Yeah, so Jabari Parker, I agree with some of his stuff.
Yeah.
I will look into the EuroLeague thing, but one thing that I see that is common, and I don't know, is like, and I get it. You're in the league at the time, so you can't say it. But it just started making it look like once these guys can't get on the team, they come out with all these theories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I guess they wouldn't be able to do it while they're in the league. So Yeah, I can
I
believe
think
it.
it's a little bitter for them to do that. I don't know. Be
What?
happy where you at. I mean, I don't know. Down south the States when you can't make it no more and they push you out and you gotta, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's definitely, that's what I'm saying. It's a business. I wouldn't be surprised if they get ready, if they don't try to get ready to push Kawhi and them out the league. Because you see, they just changed the rules. If they're superstars now, they can't.
Both
Yeah,
sit out.
that's for them. But
I agree with that shit though.
listen, we just had the episode real quick when we was when we was talking about, me and Vito talking about robbing the league and NBA players. I had Kawhi Leonard first. And Vito was saying when he's healthy, blah, 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 he's not really robbing the league due to injury. But somebody pulled my coup, and I don't know how true it is or not, but somebody say when Kawhi first got hurt in San Antonio when he sat out that time, and it was something about what doctor said what.
Yeah,
I heard it was back then they told him that he would have a couple years left on his leg or whatever it was. So I'm hearing that he's been on this, and that's why he was trying to avoid it and doing all. I don't know how true it is. Yeah, prolong his career. But listen, before we talk a little NFL, one last thing I gotta ask you, John, because we're talking about Miami. We were just talking about Miami Heat. Jerry West and all of them was playing with Plumbers and all of that back in the day, right?
Yeah.
But when you look at the Miami Heat's roster last year, right? All these guys that was undrafted on that team, they had like 6, 7 undrafted guys on one, dudes you never heard of. Dudes that are future janitors and plumbers and stuff like that. Like, so if Jimmy Butler can take a team like that to the NBA Finals, and we know he's not ball, he's a top guy, but he's not ball, what does that say about today's NBA? The talent in today's NBA.
That's crazy. They was balling back then, but I mean, it shows that I don't know, that there's a lot of hidden talent that a lot of undrafted players that can actually ball out there that we just don't know about.
And shout out to Vito, because I asked Vito the same question, and you know what his reply is?
What?
Jimmy Butler may really be Jordan's son.
He might. I believe it.
Shout out to that. If he was Jordan's son, he would have got over the hump. Pause. I'm just keeping it a C note. But what's your thoughts on that one, people? If we're talking janitors and plumbers playing in the NBA in any era, and we just seen Jimmy Butler with a bunch of undrafted guys that nobody even knew make the NBA Finals, what does that say about Jimmy Butler? And what does that say about today's NBA? Keep it a C note. Let me know. We had week 4, John. Real quick, let's do a stardom, sit-em fantasy football. Who you got?
Who I got for start and sit-em? I have some starts for some players that haven't been doing all that great.
Okay.
Calvin Ridley.
Okay, you starting him against Atlanta?
I'm starting him again. He had 2 quiet games, and I know like fantasy owners and Jag fans are like what the hell? But I think Trevor Lawrence, he's going to get back on it. Pause. And I think he's going to have a good game this week. They have a good matchup. And another ball, I would start. I'm kind of mad because I have Kareem Hunt. And that's the bull, Jerome Ford. Yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah, he nice. At first, I thought he was just like a backup reserve running back. But, boy, he got skills. He's actually all right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he going to give Kareem Hunt a run for his money. Who else I would start? I would not start that Damian Pierce.
Yeah, that's who I got on my side.
Definitely.
I got Damian Pierce, but I thought you was going to say... when you said guys that I usually say, I thought you was going to say start Najee Harris.
Hell no. That nigga, he's staying on the sit roster for right now, bro. Do not start Najee Harris until he's able to be proven that he could pull a 100-yard game.
Right.
Game. Who else I got started? I still have no faith in the Denver Broncos, Russell Wilson. So if you have Jerry Jeudy, I'm not starting him either.
That's crazy. Shout out to that because I'm the flip side of that. Denver is playing Chicago. I'm starting. If you got Denver Broncos defense, I'm starting them against Justin Fields. I'm sorry.
When do you think Chicago's going to snap that losing streak? It's going to happen soon.
Yeah, it's going to happen, but I don't think it might be all in the strength of Justin Fields, though, and I don't know if it's going to be this week.
I mean, you think Denver got a wake-up call after that ass whooping that they took last week?
For sure. And I don't... Miami got the type of players to do that to them. Whatchamacallit don't. Chicago don't. You know what I mean? Now, you saying something make me think that this may be the week Chicago snap out of it.
That's what I'm saying.
As soon as you say that, it make... But nah, I'm going Denver Broncos defense. After they had 70 put up on them, and I know it wasn't all the defense they had, but they're going to come out and try to make a statement.
I feel bad for Denver defense because that's a defense that's wasted on a shitty offense, and then I feel bad for the Cowboys defense because they really wasted on a fucked up-ass quarterback. I'm sorry. All y'all Cowboy fans out there.
Yeah, but the only thing is, one thing about the Cowboys in week 3 is they lost Diggs, and it's like they lost their whole defense. They couldn't do nothing with Arizona, and that was the Cardinals. But again, that's Dallas. Yeah. So you know what it is with Dallas. Let's pick a couple games, though. I guess you already picked one. You picked the London game, Atlanta-Jacksonville. You got Jacksonville.
Yeah, I got Jack.
Shout out to that. I'm also taking Jacksonville. This may be the game of day. We got Miami at Buffalo. Keep it a C-no. Who you got?
I'm Miami.
I agree with you. I'm taking Miami, too. I know a lot of people are taking Buffalo. But I believe last year, wasn't that one of the games, too, it got hurt in against Buffalo? If I'm not mistaken, he was lighting them up last year. Cleveland at Baltimore. Keep it a C-no. Who you got?
This was a tough one, but I'll probably go Baltimore. Baltimore got a snap out of that. The media's, they're always coming after Lamar Jackson.
Right.
And I think this is going to be another game where he's going to have to prove himself. Hopefully his wide receiver core is healthy. But, yeah, I think Baltimore might pull this out. But Cleveland, don't sleep on Cleveland. It could go either way.
Yeah, I'm taking Cleveland. Their defense is mean. Their defense is mean. Baltimore, I don't know. Even though they 2-1, Lamar looks shaky so far. I'm just keeping it a C-no. Sunday Night Football, we got Kansas City at the Jets. Keep it a C-no. Who you like?
Kansas City.
I'm taking Kansas City.
I feel bad for the Jets. I do.
Why?
Because the quarterback situation.
Did you see the thing where they're saying it is rumors that the Jets defense are mad at the coach, Robert Saleh?
Yeah, for having faith in Zach Wilson.
Yeah, so what you think about that? Well, where do you go?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Who's out there? Like, who can you get? There's nobody else out there.
Zach Wilson is horrible, but who do you want? Carson Wentz? Matt Ryan?
They were talking about Carson Wentz.
But I'm just saying, these some of the guys out there. Matt Ryan? Cam Newton?
I will go after Carson Wentz or Cam first. I would actually give Cam a chance.
Man, you tripping, man. Cam is done, man. But I don't know. The Jets, they had a couple options. To me, I thought it's too late now because what's the kid name that played for Indy last week? Y'all back up from last year.
Oh, Minshew.
He's a good quarterback, and, he's going to back Richardson up. I think that was a good quarterback that they should have called to try to get it. I'm just trying to give them backup quarterbacks that's on the roster. Because who else? I'm not taking. I take a backup quarterback from another team before I take one of them guys as a free agent.
Oh, like Carson Wentz?
I'm not. I've been told you Carson Wentz was going to be a journeyman. I'm not taking Carson Wentz. I'm sorry. He representing that he's a journeyman in practice. You seen with everybody's stuff on?
Yeah,
he let you know
teams,
he's a proud journeyman. I'm cool on that. No. And if he couldn't make it in Philly, he definitely can't make it with New York press.
Would you take Jameis Winston? Back up.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't
know. Him and Wilson, they might, you know what I mean? It might be a good
only
connection.
Reason why that is because whatchamacallit don't like to check the ball down. Jameis Winston, he only want to throw bombs. Yeah. He don't check the ball down at all. So that might work. I did say that. Yeah. one of the first recap after Aaron Rodgers got hurt called Jameis Winston.
Yep.
And he didn't play bad in week 3. We got the fight this weekend. We got Canelo Alvarez, Jermell Charlo. Keep it a C note. Who wins this fight?
Oh, Saul.
Oh, yeah, ain't no doubt. I'm going Saul,
Canelo,
too.
I think he got this all day. I think they're collecting a check, the Charlo brother.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just too much going on with them brothers, man. I just think too many distractions outside of boxing. They got stuff, mental health stuff that they got to work out and shit. But
Right.
I mean, Canelo, I think he's gonna show the world. Like he said it himself that he's not nowhere near done. He doesn't think about retiring. So,
And I think that's what's messing a lot of that. That's what's gonna make it worse for a guy like Charlo, because you got a lot of people trying to put it out there like Canelo's done. He's not the same fighter. I don't know if you seen the Oscar De La Hoya video where he said that Canelo gonna keep trying to come in flat-footed and all Charlo got to do is boop back, boop back. You ain't see that? So there's a lot of people hating on Canelo, but I think Canelo gonna beat the brakes off Charlo.
So do I. And you gotta look at the experience. Look at his track record. Look at Canelo. Who Canelo's fault? His experience. I don't think it nowhere near matches.
So
Canelo.
let me ask you
Charlo's.
this: do you think it'll be a close fight, or just
It's going to start, to me, the first few rounds are going to be a close fight. They're going to still be feeling each other out. And as rounds progress, you're going to see, like, damn, Canelo working this bull. Pause.
So are you saying, do you think he knock him out or just a decision?
I don't think it's a knockout. I think it's going to maybe a knockdown, maybe 2, but I don't think no knockout.
Listen.
No TKOs.
Yeah, I'm not going to say a knockout either, but I'm pretty sure Canelo was coming in there trying to put him down. Pause.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure of that.
Yeah.
But again, what's your thoughts on it, people? Canelo Alvarez, Jermell Charlo, we on. Who you got? Keep it a C note. Let me know. You got anything else, John? That's about it for this episode, people. We definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. Again, if this your first time tuning in, salute to you. Make sure you hit the sub button for us, hit the like button, and the bell so you can stay notified when we drop new content. Don't be afraid to leave a comment. You agree with anything, disagree with anything, want to correct us on anything, or just want to call us a Uber, let us know in the comments. And make sure you share the video with someone that likes to talk sports and entertainment just like you so that we can all talk that talk together. As always, I am your boy Brown. To the left of me, we got
Your boy John.
Please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell everybody. Keep it a C note. We holla at y'all.
This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da.